Stay with me if you want to know how Dead Yard is operated in Jamaica. Another vlog. They are cooking curry chicken and hog head and hog foot with white rice. So there are friends and families, neighbors in this video preparing for the night. No, this is not the main Dead Yard night, but people keep coming every night. So tonight they decided to cook curry chicken, hog head and hog foot with some white rice. So they are preparing. Now they're cutting up the hog head and the hog foot. On the table you can see one chicken, but they're cooking two chickens, not much, just to give just a little cooking to build up vibes, and for those who come to play domino, and some cleaning up going on because some painting was going on, and they're setting up the domino area. That's the chef for the night. He was sharpening his glass to be able to chop up the hog head and the hog foot, which is the same thing as pig head and pig foot, right? People start to come into the yard just to play domino and keep company, the family company for the night, and have a little fun. Yes, death in Jamaica is not always about mourning and grieving. It's about celebrating the life of the persons, and they do this for days. In this blue basin is the hog head, and the chef is chopping up the hog head, and soon he will be chopping up the hog foot, same as pig foot. If you have made it thus far into the video, please remember to like and subscribe. The chef is getting some help in holding the meat to cut it properly.
But life pulled us apart, left me
not quite sure why he used this method of having somebody to hold peace and he cut instead of put it on the table, but he's getting the job done, which is the important thing here. Oh, he has moved on to cutting the pig foot. Yes, and the pig foot, after they scrape it, they roast it or do something with it into the fire. So that is it. That is why it is looking dark, because it was basically pre-cooked by roasting. Butcher work there. He's chopping like he's an experienced butcher, but I guess a cook has to know how to use cutlass or chopper. Yes, and he is exercising his skill very well, isn't he? Has completed part one of his duty by cutting up the hog head and hog foot. Now he paused for a minute to get some spirits. Yes, Jerry and his nephew White Rum. Did you know that the spirit, the rum, is the major drink at a dead yard in Jamaica? Yes. White rum, whether it is Jerry and his nephew or they just have some kulu kulu or something with them called drunk up body or drunk up bottom. Yes.
We were sparks on quiet
That
streets,
is the major drink at a dead yard in Jamaica, and it has its own meaning to why it is the major drink at a dead yard. They say it helps to ward off spirits. Imagine spirits help to ward off spirits. But believe kills and believe cures. So believe what you want to believe. Chef has collected his spirit and take a sip. He begins to cook the chicken. Yes, while the other meat is being washed, he begins to cut up the chicken. While he's doing that, they have the person who is trying to look after the fire. They're going to cook on coal fire on some rims. Yes, car rims. Use old car rims. Just pour some charcoal into it and light it and put on your pot. Stay. Where are you watching from? Leave it into the comments and tell me how Dead Yard is run in your country. Is it similar to Jamaica or it is way different? Chicken is finished cutting up. Now it's seasoning time. So the hog head and the hog foot is now being seasoned. First, he adds some curry, and then he adds other seasoning. He has scallion, garlic, onion, thyme, pimento seed, and some powder seasoning. The coal is lit. The fire is blazing. Fireworks is happening, and the cat is running. After poor kitten has been sitting down waiting on the scraps from the meat. The heat is on. Yeah.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the
night begins, domino begins to play, the spirit begins to drink, and the pot is on the fire. Yes, and if you know, you know. When you come on to pot on the fire, pot draw cold. Yes, them rub them belly, and the night but not gonna scatter until the food is being shared. Yeah, that's the reality. After the curry has been burned, the meat will be poured into the pot with all the seasoning, the onion, the green onion, the garlic. Everybody gonna mix up. It turn into starch. I joke, it not turn into starch. Everything is gonna be mixed, and it's gonna take its time and cook. Hearing why it's only meat on the fire. Yes, the rice is cooking, but inside, another little chef doing that inside the house. She cannot be bothered with the smoke and the bending, so she is cooking it on her stove in the kitchen. So it's a combination of kitchen cooking and outdoors cooking.
were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what it like that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start.